All right, y'all, the NFL Divisional round is coming up this weekend. This is, let's go to the schedule here. I want to do it in order. But the games are, the Texans going to play in Kansas City at the Chiefs after beating the Bills in round one. And then the Seahawks going to Green Bay after beating the Eagles. Vikings going to the 49ers after they beat the Saints. And then Titans going to the Ravens as they beat the defending champs, the New England Patriots. So the first game up tomorrow is the Vikings at the 49ers. Vikings played well. Kirk Cousins played well, man. Those two throws to Thielen that he did, the one at the end of the game was perfect, man. He launched that boy, bro. And I think Drew Brees played good. They just do a lot of intermediate pass. They play so conservative, man, for me. And you got Alvin Kamara with 7 carries. I just don't know Sean Payton. Like, I think he's a great coach, but I think he got out-coached in the first game. But anyway, this NFL, though, man, the Vikings, like I said, the Vikings look like Super Bowl contenders, and they look like pretenders. But when they look like contenders, they look like they can win a Super Bowl. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But the first game up is the Vikings versus the 49ers. The 49ers, they front seven. I mean, front line is good. They got the running backs, Mostert. I think it's Mostert. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. Tevin Coleman and Matt Breida. Those guys are not. They're not on the same level as some of the other running backs, like Henry and Mark Ingram, like that. Those like top 10 running backs basically. But I'm saying they got 3 guys that they can use in different situations. So that fatigue, all that matters in the playoffs, man. Being deep matters in the playoffs. Of course, Jimmy G versus Kirk Cousins. In the playoffs, I trust Kirk Cousins more just because from what I've seen from the Saints. But I think it's going to be a 7-point game. I picked against the Vikings last week, but I'm going to have to pick against them again. I got the 49ers winning 27-20 over the Vikings. Then the next game up is that's at 4:30 tomorrow. Then at 8:15 tomorrow, Ravens hosting the Titans. And I think the Ravens is probably the best team all around in the NFL. But I got them winning 27-17 over the Titans. I think they did. I think Tannehill throw a touchdown, and I think Henry will run for one. I think they get a good touchdown, but it's hard to get the deep ball on the Ravens. I think they're gonna get to the red zone. Tannehill throw a touchdown to their tight end, one of the tight ends they got. They got some pretty decent tight ends, and Derrick Henry probably gonna run in for one. I think he get over 100 yards still. But the Ravens still win 27-17. I see Lamar Jackson running for a touchdown, throwing for 2. That'd be 21, and then 2 field goals by Tucker, which he's the best kicker in the league, in my opinion. So, yeah, I got the Ravens over the Titans, 27-17. Then the next game, Sunday at 3:05, Titans at the Texans at the Chiefs. I think this is going to be a high-scoring, good game. But I got the Chiefs 31-27 in this one. Texans, I just think they... defense won't be able to stop the Chiefs. The Chiefs defense been hot. We'll see though, because Deshaun Watson is pretty hard to stop. The Bills, I don't think the Chiefs defense on the Bills level, even though they have been playing high up lately. And then the divisional round 6:40, the Seahawks at the Packers. I got the Seahawks. I got the Packers winning 23-20 in that one. No Rashard Penny, no Chris Carson. Then Marshawn Lynch, he's a legend to me, running back, legendary playoff running back. But last game, he only had 6 carries for 7 yards against the Eagles. The Eagles' front is better than the Packers, though. But to me, the Packers' secondary is better than the Eagles. The Packers' secondary is better, hands down to me, better than the Eagles. But I got Green Bay winning. I trust both quarterbacks, Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson, obviously. They both have 1 Super Bowl ring. I think Rodgers been 3 NFC championships, I believe. I could be wrong. I think Wilson been to 3. So, but I got. Let's recap again. I got the Chiefs over the Texans, Packers over the Seahawks, 49ers over the Vikings, and I got the Ravens over the Titans. I got all 4 home teams winning. That probably won't happen, but we'll see. All 8 of these teams is pretty decent. They ain't get this far for nothing. But let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments.